Do you ever feel like you're watching a movie while everyone else is living in it? Have you ever sat in a meeting, listening to people argue over small things, and you already know exactly how it's going to end, weeks before it happens? You might think you're just quiet or antisocial, but psychology says you might actually be the most dangerous person in the room, not because you're a threat, but because, while everyone else is performing, you are analyzing. Today, on Workology, I'm going to show you 5 hidden signs that you have a level of intelligence most people will never even notice. Number 1, economic communication, the power of less. Be honest. Do you find yourself staying quiet in group chats or meetings, not because you have nothing to say, but because you don't see the point in noise? While your colleagues are desperately trying to look busy by talking, you do something different. You wait, you observe, and when you finally speak, your words hit like a hammer. In psychology, this is called a high signal-to-noise ratio. You aren't shy, you're efficient with your energy. Number 2, the naive strategist, reverse mapping. Have you ever asked a question that seemed too simple only to watch your boss struggle to answer it? You didn't ask because you were confused. You asked to see how they think. This is first principles thinking. By asking why or how, at a basic level, you expose the gaps in their logic. You're not just an employee. You're a cognitive cartographer. You map people's thinking better than they understand it themselves. Number 3, cognitive flexibility, the death of ego. When someone criticizes your work, do you argue or do you listen? Maybe even agree if they have a point. Most people tie their ego to their job, but you don't care about being right. You care about the best result, and that makes you dangerous. Because when you have no ego to protect, you can pivot, adapt, and win while everyone else is still busy defending their mistakes. Number 4, predictive pattern recognition. Do you ever see failure coming long before anyone else? While they're celebrating, you're already noticing the cracks, a slight shift in a client's tone, a small delay in an update, tiny signals that most people ignore, but your brain doesn't. By the time the problem appears, you already have the solution. While they're in crisis mode, you're in future mode, and that makes you indispensable. Number 5, controlled transparency, the mirror mask. People feel like they know you, but do they really? You smile, you engage, you play the part, but you never show your full hand. You stay just out of reach because you understand something most people don't. The more they know about you, the more power they have over you. So you remain a mystery, and in the corporate world, mystery is power. If you recognize yourself in these signs, stop underestimating yourself. You're not weird. You're operating on a different frequency. Which one describes you best? Tell me in the comments. I'm a strategist, and if you're ready to sharpen your mind and master the hidden games of the corporate world, hit subscribe. This is Workology. Master the mind. Own the office. I'll see you in the next one.